Among the legendary tales of the Apache people lies a mysterious concept known as power. This was no ordinary strength, but a profound connection to the divine and the natural world. Chiefs and medicine men who possessed such power were considered blessed by Yuuzhan, the Apache's supreme deity. They were believed to heal the sick, foresee danger, and manipulate the elements to safeguard their people. However, this power was a double-edged sword, capable of elevating individuals to legendary status or casting them into infamy if misused. Its influence rippled through every aspect of Apache life, shaping their beliefs, traditions, and societal structure. For the Apache, power was sacred and not easily attained. Young seekers would embark on a grueling spiritual journey to prove their worthiness. This involved 4 days and nights of fasting and prayer atop a sacred mountain, armed with nothing but a blanket. The harsh conditions of this ritual were not merely physical challenges, but also a test of spiritual endurance. To survive without food, water, or weapons in the wilderness required not only strength, but a deep trust in nature and oneself. If deemed worthy, a divine voice would reveal their source of power, often tied to nature, be it an animal, plant, or stone. The chosen individual would then carry this connection as a sacred item in a buckskin pouch for the rest of their lives. This pouch was more than a token. It symbolized a lifelong relationship with the divine forces that guided them. Many believed that their abilities, whether healing wounds, predicting weather, or sensing danger, were manifestations of this connection. These powers became a cornerstone of their identity, influencing not only their personal lives, but also their roles within the tribe. The arduous process of obtaining power underscored its value and the responsibility that came with wielding it. While power often benefited the tribe, its misuse brought fear and condemnation. Those who turned their abilities against their people were labeled witches, a term synonymous with betrayal. Unlike medicine men, who used their power for the community's good, witches sought personal gain or vengeance through dark ritual. These individuals were believed to hold secret ceremonies in hidden caves, involving macabre practices like handling body parts of the dead and concocting poisons. These rituals were said to intensify their destructive abilities, turning everyday objects like rattlesnake venom or blood into tools of malevolence. The fear of witches extended beyond individual actions, influencing communal behavior. Families were cautious about accepting food or drink from strangers, and certain areas, like burial grounds, were avoided to prevent accidental encounters with witches' ritual. This fear, while rooted in the supernatural, had practical implications. It reinforced the tribe's vigilance and unity. Those accused of witchcraft faced not only legal repercussions, but also the loss of their social identity. A trial for witchcraft, often involving public humiliation and physical tests, served as both a judgment and a warning to others. The social dynamics surrounding power and witchcraft revealed the intricate balance the Apache maintained between reverence and fear. On the one hand, they celebrated those who used power for good, elevating them to positions of honor. On the other, they ostracized those who abused it, protecting the tribe from internal harm. This duality reflects a broader theme in Apache culture: the coexistence of light and shadow, strength and vulnerability. Two figures stand out in Apache history for their extraordinary powers: Yuuzhan and Geronimo. Yuuzhan, a warrior and medicine woman, broke traditional gender roles by becoming both a fierce fighter and a spiritual guide. As the sister of Chief Victorio, she was renowned for her ability to locate enemies through divine guidance. By standing with her arms outstretched and praying to Yusen, she could sense the direction and distance of their foes, a gift that earned her the title of shield to her people. Her ability was not just a tactical advantage, but a source of psychological strength for her comrades, who believed her presence could tip the scales in their favor. Geronimo, perhaps the most famous Apache leader, was said to possess a multitude of powers granted by Yusen after the murder of his family. He could summon rain, evade bullets, and even slow time. His exploits, such as escaping from a cave surrounded by American soldiers or summoning storms to disrupt his pursuers, became legendary. His reputation extended beyond the Apache, with both Mexican and American forces regarding him as almost supernatural in his ability to evade capture. For his people, Geronimo was more than a leader. He was a symbol of resistance and the enduring spirit of the Apache. Both Lozen and Geronimo demonstrated how power could be used not only for survival, but also as a tool of resistance against external threats. Their stories continue to inspire, highlighting the resilience and ingenuity of the Apache people during a time of immense upheaval. Modern interpretations often attempt to rationalize these extraordinary tales. For example, the ability to predict rain by observing spider webs may stem from keen environmental awareness, rather than supernatural power. Similarly, Geronimo's rainmaking could be seen as coincidental, while his escape from the cave might be attributed to hidden exits unknown to his pursuers. Yet, such explanations fail to capture the spiritual and cultural significance of these stories to the Apache people. The Apache viewed power not as a science to be dissected, but as a sacred mystery to be respected. Attempts to rationalize their beliefs often reveal more about the modern mindset than about the Apache worldview. For them, power was a gift from Yusen, a bond that transcended human understanding. Even skeptics must acknowledge the profound impact these beliefs had on Apache society, shaping their decisions, relationships, and strategies for survival. The concept of power reflects the Apache worldview, a delicate balance between reverence for the divine and caution against its misuse. These stories, whether seen as literal truth or metaphor, are a testament to the resilience, ingenuity, and spirituality of the Apache people. They challenge us to look beyond the surface, exploring the complex interplay of belief, culture, and identity. In a world increasingly dominated by tangible realities, the Apache legacy of power invites us to rediscover the mysteries of the natural world and the profound connections that lie beyond our understanding. These tales remind us that history is not merely a collection of facts, but a narrative shaped by the values and experiences of those who lived it. The Apache, with their intricate traditions and deep spiritual roots, offer a lens through which we can reimagine our relationship with the unseen forces of the world.